have just arrived at Scotney Castle. I'm just getting all bundled up in all the handmade warmth. So I've got my newly made Just Feel Better shawl. This is my heavier weight version than my other one. I've never worn it out and about before, so I'm hoping it's going to keep me toasty warm. Very exciting. I couldn't find the hat I wanted to wear. I wanted to wear my Full of Minis hat, but I couldn't find it. So instead I've got the very first hat I ever made. Or the very first hat I ever knitted, I should say. I didn't do the best of jobs, and it was my first foray into a bit of colour work. But it's not too bad. I'm not going to be able to see, am I? Get my fringe out the way. There we go. So Scotney Castle is in Kent. It's kind of on its way to Sussex, I would say. Except my geography's terrible, so don't take my word for that. It's a 14th century moated castle. We can't get into the actual castle, but there's a mansion house, a Victorian mansion house. And it is decorated for Christmas in an Edwardian style. So I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So we're going to have a walk around the gardens, we're going to look at the castle from the outside, and we're going to have a wander around the house. And when I say we, I'm talking about me and my friend, who is another vlogger, and I'm not going to say who she is until I actually see her. I'm looking for her car, but I haven't seen it. I might text her and see if she's here. She's got a Mini. If you've been watching Vlogmases, do you know anyone who has a Mini? Someone who had to scrape ice off of their Mini in maybe the first couple of days of Vlogmas? So I'm going to go and text her, see if she's here already. I'm hungry. I think we might have to start with a cup of tea and something to eat. I've spotted her in the car park. Look who I found! Merry Christmas! It's Becky. Come back to Blighty.
Hi everyone, we're here, we made it.
Oh, hello.
Have it. Look at
Not
that.
quite big enough for a yarn bowl.
That's so beautiful.
Well, we're on an adventure now. We are trying to find Scotney Castle itself, which we can't actually go in. Oh my goodness, that we can't actually go into. But you can go and kind of have a look at it. It sits in a moat, and I don't know where we are.
We asked a man.
We asked
a man with a map.
He had a map. It's a kind of clay-like mud, isn't it, where it's really slippery.
Yeah.
And it looks like if we go this way, we'll get a really good view of the castle.
And we're not wearing appropriate footwear.
No, we're really not. And as Becky's just pointed out, we haven't been in the house yet, so hopefully they don't have carpets, because we're about to put our muddy boots all over them.
But we could take our boots off and go around in our knitted socks.
Yes, I've got knitted socks
Me
on.
too.
Yeah.
Me too. So,
There's sheep in this field. Hi, little sheep. What a lovely place to live if you're a sheep. In the shadow of Scotney Castle. Oh, hello, other sheep.
there's people.
Good news. There's a sign after a long muddy walk where we were beginning to question our decision. This sign says Scotney Castle. Becky is skipping across the bridge. Oh, what a cute bridge. And basically I want to move in and live in this field because it's so lovely and quiet. I'll come and live with the sheep. Animals grazing, it says. Wow. We're off-roading now. Our muddy boots. Oh dear, they might not let us into the house. We're not proper Edwardian ladies. Well, the house was incredibly festive. It was really nice to see it in the dark, which I've now said about 100 times.
It was lovely.
It was really lovely, but it was very quick because they've only got one floor open, we think possibly because of COVID. But it was really nice. I could have looked at more. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, and now we're going to take in the grounds.
We're just doing a turn of the ground, and then we're going to find a hot drink after our lengthy hike.
Yes.
Ooh,
4 steps.
left or right? We are in full-on vlog mode, aren't we? Look at how it's like a fairy tale. It's so beautiful. 14th century.
It's even got like a lighthouse on
We can't actually go into the castle, but we can get in and walk around it. It's so old. Look at this. We're going to do our farewell from Scotney. We're freezing and it's going to get dark
I
soon.
really wanted to sing So Long Farewell from The Sound of Music then.
So long. Oh, would you do the dance as well? Don't sing on the vlogs.
Okay, take two.
And what was... Goodbye from Scotney Castle and me and Becky. And we're going to go home now and feel all festive after seeing all those lovely trees. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.
I'm home. Oh, this is going to make me hard to talk to. Okay, my tripod is pretty much broken. There we go. I'm home and I've just opened an Amazon order. The things I get excited about. It's a shallow tub truck. I believe this was called leaf green. And it is to put outside the chicken's coop because at the moment with the spread of avian bird flu in the UK, we need to practice good biosecurity. So we are going to have a foot sanitising bath outside of their coop, which means we don't traipse any sort of wild bird debris into their run. So we've got this and we've got some DEFRA approved disinfectant. And what you do is you mix it up with some water and you just create a little foot bath and change it every few days. So we'll set that up at the weekend, but I was excited that that arrived because I want to keep our birdies safe. So I've had an absolutely amazing day. I feel so festive now. It was so lovely to see Becky. She's such a lovely, lovely human. Do you hear that noise? It's a cat, next door's cat, banging on the window. Dan's going to kill me because she's been trying to get in for ages and he's been steadfastly not letting her in. But she's banging on the window and it's cold. You're going to go and find somewhere to lie low. Where was I? Yeah, I've had a lovely day. It was so lovely to see Becky again and we had just such a lovely time catching up and having a lovely walk, and we were so lucky. It just felt like everything we did was meant to be, even when we messed up and went on the wrong walk and ended up going well out of our way and getting covered in mud. It was just, it was brilliant. It was lovely. It gave us an opportunity to talk and to laugh and to meet some sheep in a field and just get some views of the castle, which was such a magical fairy tale place. And you would have seen, I haven't edited anything together yet, but hopefully I would have successfully filmed and you would have seen that we exchanged some gifts and she bought me the most gorgeous little things. So first of all, she gave me a tin of peppermint creams and it's got a robin on the tin, and it was just so timely given that yesterday I had that encounter with the robin and then today we had many encounters with robins. They seem to be following us all around Scotney Castle and it was lovely. So this will always make me think of today, Becky. Thank you so much. And Becky obviously was vlogging as well, so make sure to go over to her channel and check out her vlog that she does of the day, because it'll be really interesting to see my perspective and her perspective. And of course we're both going to pop up in each other's vlogs. We were laughing sort of saying, I wonder how different we will both make the day, you know? Not make the day, but you know, how different we'll edit it all together. But not only that, but Becky's an amazing yarn dyer and I love everything she does. All of the yarn I've ever had from Becky not only smells and looks amazing, but knits up beautifully. And she dyed me my own colourway. And it's a Christmas colourway. It's called This Little Wonderful Christmas. Dyed just for Ali. And I think what I'm going to do is get this cast on for this Christmas. It's not something I normally do. I normally put yarn away and let it ferment and mature. But I think I'm just going to get this caked up and start knitting it for this Christmas because it's so beautiful. And she even gave me my own little sheepy friend, which is another very good gift that will remind me of today because of course we met the sheep in the field. Thank you, Becky. Right, I'm going to go and get changed into my pyjamas. We're going to have some dinner and I've got to clean the house because Dan's mum's coming to visit for the weekend as of tomorrow night. Yeah, we've not seen her for 2 years. No. Well, obviously we've seen her on, you know, FaceTime, but not physically in person. Whilst we're here, I noticed recently that a couple of you have asked whether or not Ali's actually taught me how to knit yet. No, she hasn't. I mention it like on a daily basis. Lovely to...
So, you know, she's got all this stash of yarn, and I'm like, well, teach me to knit and I'll help you get through it, but we haven't quite got there yet. So,
I know. Well,
hashtag teach Dan to knit, please.
No, don't start that.
Pester her as much as possible.
I will, I promise. As soon as Vlogmas is done.
Oh, it's always an excuse.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Also, just opened my post. I've had this lovely card. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's going to take pride of place on my little card wall over there. Thank you, Debbie, if you're watching. That is beautiful. Love that.